Sam Vaughn with Sam Sports Report. Today's date is April 5th, Saturday. Texas lost to South Carolina last night in women's basketball. Joyce Edwards chipped in with 13, but it was good enough for South Carolina to divide up the scoring better than Texas did. The other game was UCLA and UConn. That ended in a blowout, 85-51, winning by 34 points. Scorer Sarah Strong led them in scoring with 22. Lauren Barnett led UCLA with scoring by 26, but it was a blowout by UConn. The second year in recent years that South Carolina has been to the championship. UConn hasn't won a title since 2016. It was the same national championship in 2022, South Carolina versus UConn. Carolina has won 3 national championships since 2017. South Carolina will be the second national championship in many years. Last year, Iowa won over South Carolina last season. The UConn women have 11 national championships, all coming since 1995, but haven't won since 2016. The head coach of Auburn, UConn, has been coaching for 40 years at the University of UConn. Luigi
Gino Oriema.
Luigi Oriema was born on March 31st, 23rd, 1954. He has been there for 40 years. We'll preview the game tomorrow, but remember, it will be UConn and South Carolina. Tip is at 2. The Florida will play Auburn. Game begins at 5:09. Walter Clayton averages 18 points a game. He is a guard. Guard Algen Martin averages 14.5. Will Richards, also a guard, averages 13.3. Alex Kondo, forward, averages 10.8. And Ruben Chinchelu averages 6.1. For center, now we go on to the starting 5 for Auburn. Guard Denver Jones averages 10.9. Miles Kelly averages 11.4 for Auburn. He's a guard. Small forward Chad Mazer averages 12.1 for the Auburn Tigers. And Dylan Cardle, center, averages 4.9 for the Auburn Tigers. Tip is at 5:09. Prediction from USA Today, 85-80 Florida. I've got Florida winning 85-83. The other game is Duke will play Houston at 7:49. Starting players are: it's Trey Proctor at the guard position. Caleb Foster also at the guard position, and their best player for Duke, 6'9", 205 freshman, the projected number 1 overall pick in 2025 NBA draft, Cooper Flagg. The forward spot, Markel Brown, also forward.
Kamen Maluaj,
7'2", 250. That's the starting five for Houston is
Milo Suzan,
Mizo Azuna, who averages 11.6. LJ Cryer, who's probably the best player at Houston, averages 15.4 a game. Emmanuel Sharp, who also digs in at the guard spot, he averages 12.7. Joseph Tugler averages 5.5 at the forward position. And center, Juwan Roberts averages 10.7 for Houston. Warm-ups underway in the Royals game versus O's. Aki Sagan will go for the Orioles. And Michael Waka will go for the Orioles are 3-4. Baltimore is 3-5. Nobody out. Top second. Runner on first for the Orioles. First and second, nobody out now. With 2 walks in a row. That's Sam Vaughn Sports.
How to check heart rate on iPhone. First, open the Health app on your phone. At the bottom right corner of the screen, tap on the Browse option. Look for the option Heart and click on it. Again, tap on the heart rate. You can view the heart rate data by hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, 6 months, yearly trends. By default, your heart rate will be in yearly. Heart rate data is typically collected by a smartwatch. Scroll down and tap on the Show More Heart Rate Data. In the pop-up page, you can see all the details, and that's it.
Move on to the Pulse Bite app, which is an app that measures your heart rate and stress level and can do it all in one. You can also answer mental health questions, and that will help you solve some questions. It also has a rating of a mental health crash, which is basically like you just kind of crash, and it can tell you the percentage of your mental health and recovery time and all that stuff. That helps my mental health. Maybe it will help yours. That's Pulse Bite app in both of the app stores, iPhone and Android. That's Sam on mental health.